everybody, Dr. S here. I'm sitting in my sunroom, which my husband built for us. It's just glorious here. And I'm just really thinking about all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for great 2 weeks. So many of you are in your web text. You wrote gorgeous thesis statements. You've been talking to me. It's an honor to be on this learning journey with you because I know that writing is really hard. So I've just been thinking about you today and I thought, gotta have a chat. So I've got my coffee, gonna have a coffee chat with you about the work in the web text this week to really get you ready for your papers. They're due at the end of the week and I urge you, write it. Now, Kim Coles starts out here, and I took a little bit of notes with the video. And one of the things that she says is that story is who we are. Yes, that is so true. Story is who we are. And she says the outline to the first draft, how do you do it? You just start. That's what you have to do. She says find the way that works best for you, even if you just do 10 to 15 minutes a day. But you've got to start it now. It's Monday. Do not wait till Sunday. Please, I beg you. I can't stand it when my students fail. I need you to get going now. You work through your first draft, and she says that you write your conclusion. It sets the tone. And then wait, because maybe sometimes the conclusion takes you to do longer. Sleep on everything. Have a fresh perspective on it. You can't do that if you wait until the end of the week. And she says to trust the process. It's arduous, which means hard, time-consuming, and she says really hard. And then she says if she's there and she wads up paper and she throws it away, she says, if it doesn't feel right, then start over. So it's in your head and your heart, and this is your personal story since it's written in the first person, and it's about why you have selected this topic. So please, you'll be revising this essay in week 7, but trust me, you will not pass this course if you don't get it in and then revise it, because we're going to work out a lot of your kinks as a writer in week 5. Some of you already know I'm just such a softie. I might let you revise it a couple of times. Depends on how quickly you get it to me. If I see you're working hard, I'm with you, and I want to help you improve your writing regardless. So get your web text done and get writing your essay and submit it. The quicker you submit it to me, the quicker I'll get it back to you. So this chapter goes through, it's just a draft, and as Kim Cole says, all writing starts as a draft. Nobody gets it right on the first time. So just remind yourself of that when you're going through your web text and writing your paper. So I just want you to know that this week's web test talks to you about how to write it. Now, obviously, you did your thesis and your outline in week 2 web text. This week, there's a discussion about the body paragraphs. And this is really important because it is where you present the reasoning behind your main idea or thesis in the form of facts, examples, details, and explanations. And then they give you a lot of different ways that you can write your body paragraphs and your introductions. So types of introductions are, you can start with a startling statistic. That works really well with the domestic violence one. Introduce the story with your essay with the story, which is a personal essay, so that's perfect, this one. Little known facts about the topic. You might begin with a quotation that really you like. Begin with a question. Temporarily assume the persona of an adversary, somebody arguing against the opposite opinion. So those are all strategies you can use to introduce your idea. With the conclusions, they do not include new information, as it's noted here, and they bring logical closure to a paper by revisiting the ideas you presented in the introduction and developed in the body paragraphs. So you want to paraphrase your thesis. Not para means alongside, not exactly the same, but you want to paraphrase it. And then they give you examples of types of conclusions. Summarize the main points of the essay, put an interesting twist on the subject or offer a surprising observation, present and comment on a relevant quotation, ask a question, challenge the reader to act, make a prediction. So this is pretty much what the chapter's about, but it reminds you, perseverance, growth mindset. Kim Cole says, you can always quit. For me, just knowing sometimes that I could quit is all I need to know to keep going. Perseverance to me means just keep hanging in there, keep going, keep doing it. Look, you get to revise. Just write it and submit it. All right? It's just really, really important. And finally, in here is information about general APA. Notice there's this weird running head full title goes here. And I'll go over this later in the week. I'll remind you about this. And there's a really good, this section is 3.6. Really helpful. Plus, you actually write it in here, so it sets it up for you. So, bada boom, great. But I do want to tell you that you know me, your traveling writing teacher. I have a little bonus for you, which is that I have a blog called travelingwritingteacher.org. I'll send this out to you. But I have an APA template here which you can download. And then I have these really ridiculously stupid little videos. You've got to be kidding me. Another terrible APA cover page. And are you dreading writing that APA research paper? Probably because you've forgotten how to do the format or the style, or you never learned it. No problem. Go to the travelingwritingteacher.org website and download the free APA template. There you can find perfect headers, perfect information in the middle, continuing pages, references, all ready to go. All you have to do is add in your own information. So you stop your dread, and I'll get happy when you submit a great APA paper with a cover page that's perfect. So there's all kinds of, that's enough. There's all kinds of on my blog, and also I have a traveling writing teacher YouTube channel that you can go to as well. So check it out, and thank you for all your hard work. Those of you who are a little behind, get going. Come on, join the fun and get into the post early so that we can have a great conversation. So, have a cup of Java with Dr. S.